I'll probably need to pop this out. Pop out chat. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. And you go. I don't know if there's anything important to see in there, but I don't think it is. Okay. Okay. Slap on my beats. Okay, okay. 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 So we need Unity. I should have probably pre-opened everything, but you know, I'm a smart man, smart, you know, big brains, so my bind's still there. Yep. That's my other display, and I need to Google something so you can still follow me. So that's pretty easy. Okay. So and this is more or less for me in the future. I want to like look back, see what the fuck I did, so we can follow that. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Ooh. I probably can open your studio also. I will need it. This kid shit's broken. This one? Let it open as I wish. You need to open as I wish. Actually, yes, the right one's the player animation script that does not actually work yet. I don't know if it's real. And of course my... Okay, for a second everything was red and I was scared. I'm gonna slap it there for now. I'm gonna shrink it down though. Oh, it didn't work as I wanted to. I need to do it like that. Click like that. Then we do that like that. That should be fine. It's not all of the code, but most of the code. I can still Google stuff. Okay. I don't know why it's taking so long, but I should. I guess I could go and take a piss if it takes so long. Okay. There's a new version. The new version isn't available for download. Currently installed version is 20.2F. New version 20.2.3 F1. For now I'm gonna skip it. Because I legit don't remember what the fuck I was doing last. Looks like I was trying to get the animations to work, but I remember I think the player controller broke. Yeah. I remember now. No reference exception. Object reference not set on instance of an object. Object reference not set on to an instance of an object. Player movement dot move. Player movement dot move. Script player movement. So player movement script. That would be here. Player movement script. So player movement script says 82. This. It doesn't like the animation part that I added. Oh, I get it. I put its update in the move here. Because I put the update here. Move. It's every second it's checking. Like 60 times a second it's checking. But it doesn't know what animator is? Animator? Oh! What the fuck is this? Public animators, Boolean keep animate. Oh, it's all the oh. Player movement. Okay. Don't get it. Have I written it wrong? Okay, I follow the tutorial to fucking do this, honestly. But okay. Okie dokie. Okay, currently it doesn't like the reference, so you know what we're gonna do? Just to fix the player controller first of all. We'll save that. We just need to fix the player controller because player controller completely broke. So let's see. Welp. Every time I jump. What's this? No reference. Ah, fuck! What did I do? What did I do? I can jump. Fuck. Okay, what did I do now? No reference. Suffering. It's the same thing, but now it's 59. 59. Here. Oh, because I added another animator. Okay, I guess I'm doing something wrong with animators. Okay, let's just do that for now. Just for now, because the movement doesn't even fucking work. Let's see. Okay, do your thing. Okay, that's cool. Problem is, the one I was using is this, the player. It uses player movement script. 10 movement speed, player rigid body, 20 feet, and the feet. The feet is just to check if he's on the ground. I have a feeling that that's broken. Because here's my character. He has the same movement script. You know, everything, character 2. But the feet. I think the feet are the problem. Actually, player... Okay, they're both on ground, so it should be fine. You know? The problem is, I think the problem is with the feet. I've added feet, but I think the position of feet is not correct. Partially because I don't even fucking see him. Okay, there's the feet. But yeah, no, that's feet fine. Wait, player character feet were tag player layer default. Maybe that's why? Because I put it on the wrong layer? Let's try default. Because I think what's happening is the feet think they're in the wrong layer and that just stops it from movement. The problem is even the rigid body doesn't work. He does not fall. Even though he has a rigid body. Right here. He has physics. Body type is dynamic. I think the body type should be dynamic. Yeah, it should be dynamic. Collision detection discrete. Collision detection continuous. Is that the reason? Continuous. Let's see. Will he fall? His animation starting. Look at those little animation right. Ooh, animation right there. I made. Actually, I made a lot of animations for him. Animations. I did idle. That's the. I did the. Walk. Look at this. Look at this pimp strut. Could speed up if I need to. I made a running. I know it's a bit weird looking. It's fine. And then I think I made a jump. I don't remember how. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It should not loop actually. This is one of the animations that should not loop. It should actually just jump up and stay. It just should end, you know, but I don't actually know how to do that yet. Because by default, I think they loop. Because, you know, running animations, walking animations, they need them to loop. The jump should not need to loop. Curves. Oh, What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, it's... Wait. Oh, it's there from their positions, like, because this has to go down. Okay. Too advanced. I'm just gonna chill out with that. But I actually don't know where to set it to not loop. I think I might have to go into projects, animations, jump, loop time. No, it's disabled, so I think it won't loop. So I did disable it, I think. I think this is the thing. I don't know. Whatever. Probably slowing it down to a second also would be better because it's currently like really aggressive. Just, you know. If we fucking play it. Okay. Style. Oops. Jump. Actually, no, it's not that long. The problem is we can't even play the animations yet because my player movements controller it does not work for some fucking reason. I have a feeling it's because I copied the code and something specific in the code. Here we have the player movement script. We have movement speed, rigid body 2D is just body, should be fine. With the fixed update, checks collider. With sprint, yeah, sprint I made myself. I made sprinting, and I also made it. I did not make jump. I copied the jump because I could not get it to. I wanted to be like an impulse, but it didn't allow me to do an impulse. I don't know why. I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, closest. Ciao. Vakarinjām mums īsti tā nekā nav. Es zinu, ka mums ir olas beigušās. Superīgi. Es aizskaršu. Alrighty then, I am back. Had to do some things there, phone calls, you know, life, shit. Oh yeah, player movement. Player movement, wait. Player... No, it is ground. Oh, it's a ground layer ground, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Player movement, script box collider. Has everything. Okay, I wanna check if I've maybe fucked up. Maybe fucked up something in the fucking this thing. I don't think I have, but I have a feeling I might have. The box collider that I fucked something up, making the. Is auto tilling needed for the box collider? I have no clue. He still doesn't even fall. He doesn't fall, even though you can see his box collider. So something's wrong. Do we give him a new box collider? Do we give him a new box collider? We might need to give him a new box collider. Fuck. Okay. We might actually need to give him a new box collider. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, if we give him a new box collider, will that change anything? Just remove component. If I reset it, that help? Maybe I fucked up. Okay, wait. Falling. The collider just collides. It's all with the rigid body. Something's wrong with the rigid body. It has to be something with the rigid body. Also, you can see the character is like turned off, but it renders here, and I just need to unrender him somehow. I was planning maybe to just fucking straight up delete him, but I didn't want to delete him. I wanted to like fucking gray him out like in code, just fucking add like a double slash to get him the fuck out. Didn't know how to do that. I was hoping that I could just like. So yeah, I literally have no idea why this dude does not fall. Like we freeze rotation on Z-axis, but that's meant to happen. Freeze position, no, we just freeze his rotation. We need him to stay always up. Makes sense. That's fine. Rigid body. I wanna something. Have we even given him mass? Yeah, he has mass of 1. Gravity scale 1. Gravity scale 5. Would that make a difference? Okay. Can we just... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Just to make sure everything works great. Because we know this rigid body works great. It's for the other thing. So can we just copy it? Let me just Control C that shit. Go to here and Control V that shit. No, I can't. Fuck. Probably a way, right? Move down, move. Copy component. There is a way. Aha. So it will box collider. Oh. No, wait. No, not box collider. Rigid body. Well, copy component. Go to character 2. Fucking yeet his. There. This should, so now we know that it has the same. Still does not fall. I have no clue. Hold up. What's going on here? Did I fuck something up? Expected. Something's... What the fuck is going on here? They broke something? Oh. Accidentally deleted some shit. Fuck. I was like, what the fuck have I broken again? Okay. I have no clue. We have a sprite renderer that renders player. Could we? Wait. Show me everything. Could we replace the sprite with this? No. No. Oh fuck. Oh, it takes the sprite from the. Takes from this fucking here. Something's breaking it. Like fucking hard breaking it. do have all the things. And the feet are the. I don't get it. Why doesn't he fall? He should fall. So this means rigid body does not work. Why does rigid body not work? Fuck if I know. Why does it work for this guy? Okay. Straight up, going to character. Fuck a transmitter, fucking fine. Rigid body. Fucking delete. I will just fucking. Why can't I delete it? Remove it. Remove component. There we go. It doesn't have a body. That's it. No rigid body. Nothing. It will do the same thing. Literally does the same thing. Nothing fucking changed. Body rigid body 2D. None. It needs a rigid body 2D. Makes sense. Add component. Rigid body 2D. Here we go. We have now a rigid body 2D. We can now go. Add him a new rigid body. Rigid body, discrete, continuous, gravity scale, fucking slap a 5 on that bit. I'll leave the mass as it is. Rotation's locked on Z. And press play. Let's see what happens. Fuck you, game. Why? All of his parts are on. Does it matter? All the tags are untagged. If I set them all player, could that help? Like, what if all the colliders? So reduce player. Okay, so now everything is set to player, right? Flip, none. Oh, those are my IKs. Don't fuck with the IKs. Okay, and then my hips is player. Torso, untagged, player. Okay. Okay. Still nothing. Why does the rigid body not fucking work? Is it because okay, let's remove zero rotation. No. Start awaken, interpolation, continuous, angular drag. I just don't know why he does not fall. Oh, why? If I will fucking to the object, just a sprite. Just give me a fucking square. There we go. We have a square. This is square. I'm gonna add a component. Fuck it. Rigid body 2D. Fucking continuous. We'll give him a fucking collider 2D. Give him a fucking collider 2D. Bam. It's collider 2D. Fucking good square. Fucking if I press play, he's not gonna fall. Fucking. I have no clue. Why don't you fucking fall? I'm straight up about to give up. I'm straight up about to fucking give up. I've no clue why. I'm losing it. I'm straight up fucking losing it. I just don't know what's wrong. Just I legitimately have no idea. Trying to think of what could be the problem. What could be the problem? Could be the problem. Can't think of one. Okay. Okay. So, what could stop a rigid body from working? Let's Google. Okay. Adding a rigid body to the does not make it fall. But not falling anymore. Yes, please. On the problem, it was related to the animation with the change the tensor position of my game object. After moving the animation, the rigid body started responding physics moment. So it's the animations? You can also disable apply root motion on the animation component. Okay, so if you take the thing what you should be aware of, turn off apply root motion. Okay, what the fuck is apply root motion? Is it animations? How can I find? Okay, what is apply root motions? Root motions. Okay. The fuck is the root motions? What the fuck is? Where do I even find those things? It's under animations. Root transformation, root transfer position, root transfer position XY. Let's Q control root transfer projects from the object depending on these situations. Root motion trajectory in place. Okay. Let's talk about that. So root transfer position. I don't have root motion anymore. I disabled all my fucking animations. Jump doesn't have animations anymore. I removed it. Jump is removed. So it's not in the code. How do you disable it? Place your character transform on the same transformation in animation. If I figured it out today. Even if you have the same transformation, you need to erase your main game object transformations from animations. For example, I have an object called Hero. Hero had the same transformation as in animation it was working on. Does not be able to done it. I watch into animation keys for animation in left row. I had position transformation. Child object, hang leg, exercise. I had hair also transformation. Working fine. What? What? Really? I have no idea what the fuck. Just don't change the main transform. Instead, change the transform for the body part you wish to move. So instead of animating the whole body, you animate each part individually. That just seems like a fucking pain. Why? Why? It's so instead of being like, this dude move, like making the fucking full animation, you would just edit one arm to be like left arm run, and then just fuck you. And I still don't know where can I fucking disable root motion. Okay, you didn't answer. What's your motion? Okay, after spending more than time searching videos, books, understanding everything about an answer. Okay, treadmill versus root motion. There are two types of animation: treadmill and a root motion. Treadmill means that the animations stays at the original and was used to move the assets. Wait, I just had an idea. Is it something with the controller? Is it somewhere here? That is. Where can I disable root motion? Where the fuck can I disable the root motion? It's not here. Okay. Just be able to get in the output of Blender later. Unity when you import the channel animations. Root transformation, rotation, root transformation, Y. What's this?
Just like doing the Asian elephant, the African elephant, the Asian's baby. Now they're just wearing, I'm giving 3 different textures, color options for them. Here's the little baby one. And here's one thing I have to mention in Unity 5. I mean, even in the scene viewport here, not even in the game engine mode, but
how do you implement this? How can I disable root motion?
Then they're all going to be the same size, no matter if they're a baby or an adult, and they won't really change until you apply their animation. So the animation determines the skeleton, determines which kind of elephant it is, really, and then you apply the morphs. So if I play this scene, now we have all the different elephants together. So here's, but you can set it to whatever you want. And here the rig is generic because this is a
Wait a minute.
Far. And I always set that root motion, how we get that root motion to work. So I'll do the African elephant and we'll open up this.
Wait, what the fuck? He literally clicked on the sprite itself, so in my case it would be character 2.
Pretty far. And I always set, Unity changed this with scale. So
what do you mean? What's this? Oh, no. Sprite mode single. I use single because no, whatever. Doesn't matter. What happens if I do multi and I play? Apply. It it broke. Single it is. Yes. Hey, there we go. thing is, he has like an animation stab. I have none of that. I legitimately have none of that.
I always set it to 100, but you can set it to whatever you want. And here the rig is generic because this is a custom rig. It's a custom animal, okay, that I created. It's my rig, so I'm using a generic rig. And then I need, if I'm going to use root motion, if you're not going to use it, you don't have to do this. But if
why? He just has a fucking thing for root motion. Sprite editor? Custom. No. No. Read, write, enable, generate minmap, wrap mode, clamp? Oh, those are for different systems. What the fuck? It's, like he had all those fucking things, and I'm like, how do I disable them?
If you want to use root motion, then you, here the root node, you select your root bone. Okay, so I actually named my root bone. So
fucking kill me. Just fucking end me. Oh, this makes sense. I'm just gonna fucking give up, honestly. The thing is, I want it to be like pretty fucking simple, you know. Maybe I'm just going. I could have just, I could have just made like a sprite animation that was like, I want to make it rigged because, fucking yes. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm overcomplicating this shit way too fucking much. What we are gonna do now, I'm gonna switch back into this. We'll go to fucking this shit. We'll go new. Can I create a PNG? Can I remove the background? Can you do that? This? Don't worry, it's not in English. Oh, wait. Background. No, wait, yes. Transparent. There we go. Okay, what we're gonna do. It will do here. We'll go fucking square. I don't know what the fuck this is. Fuck off. Square. That's our square. Oh fuck. That's our square. That's gonna be it, right? Now, mesh. We'll do fucking oops. Idle. Bam. That's it. Literally, that's it. That paint bucket. Give me that nice fucking white baby. And then you go. Okay, and then go back. Idle. That's gonna be the animation. That's the animation. Literally, that's gonna be the animation. It's just gonna pretty much change its sprite depending. So that's idle. I should have used something else for this because okay, whatever. That's idle. Okay. I need to save this. Save as picture. I can choose it as a PNG. Cool. We'll call this idle. To the PNG. Yes, that's idle. Now we'll do. Give me this brush. Wait, too much. We'll go back to the small shit and call this one fucking run. I don't like how far that N is. N. Run. File. Same as picture. Call it run. Genius. Aight. Now, we'll go to the this, remove that, back to fucking, I don't know how many I had, this much. This we had idle, we had run, we had need walk. Fuck no, I want to do walk. Yes. Oh, walk. Save. Okay. Good. If I use the yeah, thought so. Actually thought so. Like that's probably gonna use the eraser to remove everything. Okay, walk, and we'll have jump. We'll also have jump. Back to like I don't know how many fucking that's. And we'll have. Sure. Wait, did I just fuck it up? So better the fuck did it even save it? Pictures? You have idle, run, jump. I fucking removed the walk. Fuck. Shit. Do that. Then we do walk. File, save, picture, walk. Did jump become walk? Yes. Walk. Same. No. Walk one. Just, fucking one, whatever. They have run, jump, walk. Did we have? Yeah, we had run, we had idle too. So everything's great. Good. We have done. We have our have our animations. Just need to rename them real quick. Because walk, we have run, we have idle. Wait. Where's the okay, there's the what? It still replaces jump? Fucking no. This garbage. New background, transparent. Fuck. Cancel. Can I just like yeet? Ah, there we go. That's what I like to see. We go here. White, thick. Too much. Go back, black. I don't like this. I don't remember. This is gonna be yump. 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 So walk, run, another walk. Like that, idle, run, walk, and this one's gonna probably be yump. And bam. We have our animations and our sprites. Yeah, literally that's gonna be the animations. I'm just gonna call upon them. I actually I kinda fucking hate this. Let's go to Discord message. Let's see what's up. Okay, let's do a and do a Right. The problem is now I need to remove all of this. You know. Bam 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 What? This is the max I can scale? Fuck you. Fuck you. Right, whatever. Does not matter. Okay. So a remote called power for generation. It has a battery and an ender gate. It also works like a battery button. Used for this items. Okay. I'm playing modded Minecraft with my friends, don't worry about that. This is modern fucky. This is modern fucky. So, how the fuck do I remove this but not remove this? I'm just like, I can. So he's gone. The monster's gone. Yep, he's gone. So that's what they're gonna do. Not to fucking break it completely. We'll just do that. Player 2, actually, I prepared for it. Let's just put it in player 2 so it doesn't bother us. We have the square. We have our player. Oh wait, we didn't need an idle because we have the player. This is gonna be... No. So now we need to make it so that when this broski walks, it plays an animation, you know. We could just we could just go the fucking horrible route and just replace the sprite when they walk. Like, it could work, but it's not the right way to do it, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I still also have no viscosity, so my dude just sticks to the wall. Actually, let's fix that. I kind of want to see if I can figure it out on my own. So, the box collider stops it. So it's something with the box collider. We need to add a material to the box collider. Okay, how do we add material? Is it a new component? No, it shouldn't be a new component. We can... Friction. Is it something with friction? Or do we need to edit material? I think physics 2D. Okay. Buoyancy. Capsule. Composition. Distance. Constant force. Edge collider. Fixed joint. Friction. No, that's a joint. It's a friction joint. Wait, if it's though free, no, it's just that. Get back to it here. Wheel joint, target joint, surface effector, spring joint, solid slider joint, rigid body. It's a lot of joints. Point effect, platform effector, hinge joint. Fuck. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Wait. We might need to create a new animations controller. You know. Create animation controller player. There we go. That's the new animation controller. Good. Then we need to create the animations. Create animation. Let's call this idle. Okay. How did it work now? I needed to... Shit, I don't remember how to do it. I need to look at the tutorial. Bracky! To the animations. Oh, system, you good? System. Is this package animation Unity? I remember a different one, but it's fine.
So when it comes to under the idle folder, and here are 4 different images. If we just try and select one of them, we can see a preview in the bottom right here. Of course it's pretty tiny, but if I go ahead and move through the images, we can see that they are indeed animating our character. So let's try and select all 4 sprites, and let's simply click and drag them into our animation window. And right away we can see that 4...
That works? Can I just... Hold up. Wait, I actually need to pull this out for now. So we can go into projects. Actually, wait. Wait, actually to see if... fucking fine. So in animations, we call this idle animation. And then we need to go to sprites. I didn't pull in the new sprites. Fuck. Okay. We need to create a folder. Player 2. Because these all are player 2 sprites. Ground. Close that for now. And let's pull in run, walk, jump, idle. Can I? Thank you. Good. Now we have our animations. So for idle, we just need to croissant. Oh yeah, wait. What is this? Wait. Wait. Yeah. Fuck no. Yeah. Folder. Player. This is gonna be idle. Now we have an animation, and we'll tell that this is the animation. Well, we don't actually need an idle one. We need a run one, because run is just idle is gonna be just this. That's his idle animation. Good. Now we'll need to create a new clip. We'll call this walk. Walk is gonna be walk. That's it. When just that happens when you start walking. Good. We'll add new clip. It's gonna be run. Save. And we're gonna add run. Good. Now we need to add jump. Save. Add jump. Okay. We have his animation set.
Keyframes.
Wait, I should switch this.
Let's select all of our sprites and drag them in. Again, we want
You don't
to
see it
decrease
quite
those
well,
samples
but
to
it's
12.
fine.
And if we now hit play, we can see our character is running. Let's quickly do this for the crouch animation as well. So player underscore crouch. We'll go into the crouch folder, select both of them, and drag them in. Again, we'll set the samples to 12. Again, the animation plays fine. And finally, let's add our jump animation. Player underscore jump. We'll go into the jump folder, select both sprites, drag them in, change the samples to 12, and if we try and play this one, we'll notice that it looks kind of weird. The reason is that our jump animation is made up of only 2 keyframes, one for when we are going upwards and one for when we are falling back down. Now we could of course go in and create these as 2 different animations. However, I think that's just overcomplicating things. Instead, I'm just going to go in and change the samples to a much lower value like 2. I think this is going to change our sprite around the time when we're at the peak of our jump, but we'll see that later. So now we've set up all 4 animation clips, and if we go into the animation folder, we can see all of them here: player idle, player crouch, run, and jump. And we can also see another file in here, simply called player, which has a different icon. This is what we call the animator controller. The animator controller is called a controller because it controls what animations to play. If we double click this, it's going to open up in our animator window. So here we notice that one of our windows is called animation. This is where we create our actual animations. And another one is called the animator because this is where we choose what animations we want to play. And in here we can also see that it's already added our 4 animation clips. We can now drag these.
Quick question. There's a player controller. It doesn't have them. I created the animations. The fuck? I created the animations. They're not here. Wow. I've made them. Yeah. I have no idea where I actually saved it. Is it in no. Oh. It's in sprites? Yep. Found it. It automatically decided to make it. Oops. Whoops, the saved. Can I just move it to your... There. Yeah, please do. Okay.
These around and arrange them in any way that we would like. And if for some reason one of them isn't in here for you, you can always take an animation clip from the project and simply drag it in. And you can of course also select and remove them. You'll notice here that currently the player idle is marked as orange, and it's connected with this arrow going from the green entry state. The reason for this is that the idle animation is currently our default animation. In other words, it's what will begin playing right when we start our game. So if we were to now hit play, we can see indeed our player starts playing the idle animation right away. And even though we move around and jump and try and crouch, it's just gonna keep playing idle. In fact, if we select our player and go under the animator, we can see the animation looping right here. So let's stop playing, and we can now start to create transitions from the idle animation to the other clips. By the way, if you want to set another animation as the default, we can always right click and hit set as layer default state. And that's simply going to change it. So whenever we start running, we of course want to change from the idle animation to our run animation. And we do this using what is called a transition. So if we take our player run here and just place it underneath our idle animation, we then right click on our idle and hit make transition. And we now get this arrow that we can drag out to the other animation clips. If we then click player run, we've created a transition from our idle to our run animation. And if we select this transition, we can change when and how we want it to occur. So the first thing that we need here is to add a condition, because we don't want our transition to just play right away. We only want it to play in the case that we're actually moving. But currently our animator has no idea whether our character is moving or not. To change this, we use something called a parameter. So if we go to the left here, we can see that we have 2 tabs, layers and parameters. We want to go under parameters and hit the plus sign, and here we can now create a new parameter. We're going to create a float, and this float is going to represent our player's speed. So we'll call it speed, and we'll just default it to 0. Then under our condition, we can now hit the plus sign to create a new condition on our transition. And you can say that we only want to transition to our run animation if our speed is greater than, and it will just input some small number like 0.01. In other words, if we start moving, well then we want to transition to a run
Oops.
animation. We also want to go in here and make sure that this transition is immediate. In other words, we don't want something called exit time, where we wait for the animation to stop playing before we start playing a new one. No, we simply want to transition as soon as we start moving. So I'm simply gonna disable that. Let's also go under settings, and here we can choose the
I missed some
duration
shit.
of our float, and this float is going to represent our player's speed. So we'll call it speed, and we'll just default it to 0. Then under our condition, we can now hit the plus sign to create a new condition on our transition. And you can say that we only want to transition to a run animation if our speed is greater than, and it will just input some small number like 0.01. In other words, if we start moving, well then we want to transition to a run animation. We also want to go in here and make sure that this transition is immediate. In other words, we don't want something called exit time, where we wait for the animation to stop playing before we start playing a new one. No, we simply want to transition as soon as we start moving. So I'm simply gonna disable that. Let's also go under settings, and here we can choose the duration of our transition.
Wait, again, I
This
missed
is
it,
not something
because
that
I
you
do
offer, so
doing
we don't
other.
want something called exit time, where we wait for the animation to stop playing before we start playing a new one. No, we simply want to transition as soon as we start moving. So I'm simply gonna disable that. Let's also go under settings, and here we can choose the duration of our transition. This is not something that you often use when creating 2D games, but it's used all the time to blend between animations in 3D games. But for us, again, we want this to be completely immediate, so we'll go in and set the transition duration to 0. Of course, we also want to be able to transition back from our run animation. Currently, we will only be able to go from our idle to run, and then even though we stop moving, it will still play a run animation. So we'll go in here and right click and make a new transition. This one is going to go to idle. Let's select our transition and add a new condition. This time we only want to transition if the speed is less than, and then we'll again add a tiny number here, so 0.01. Again, we don't
Oops, I selected the wrong thing.
want any exit time, and under settings we'll set the transition duration to 0. And now our animator should actually work with these two animations. In fact, if we take our animator and dog it to the right here, and then try to hit play, we can see that by default it plays the idle animation, but if I then go and change the speed, say set it to 1, our character starts running, and as soon as I set it back to 0, he goes right back to idling. So now
Let's try that. Let's try that. So I have this and this. So let's go. Bam. Am I? He just run. Also, why is it so huge? Why is it so huge? Jesus Christ.
all we need to do is change this speed.
Huh. Oh, what the hell did I do here? Add condition. Speed is greater than 10. Jump. Fuck. Delete this one. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. I really should have thought. Like, I made the picture, but I completely forgot about their scale. And
Parameter through our script. And that is actually fairly easy. So if we now select our player, and if you haven't watched the video where we set up player movement, we're basically using two scripts. One is the character controller that takes care of all the physics that go into making our character move. And the second one is a much simpler player movement script where we simply tell the player when to move and at what speed. So let's go ahead and open up this player movement script. And the first thing
We
that
have
we
it.
want is to be able to access our animator. Luckily, if we have a look in Unity, we can see that when we started creating animations for our player, Unity actually added an animator component to our player.
did? Player? Do you have animations now? You do? Oh my.
And we don't need to do any adjustments in here. We can just see that the component is actually referencing the controller. And so that's why whenever we make a change to our animator controller, it applies to our player. So now we just need to be able to control our animator through our player movement script.
Okay,
And to
okay.
do that, we need to reference it. So we'll go in here and create a public animator, and we'll just call it animator. And that's basically it. If we now save it,
That's it? That's it? Fucking public. Animator. Animator. space animator. I just call it let's call it Tor. Public animator. That's it. That's all you need.
This and go into Unity, we can see that we have this empty animator field, and this is where we can drag in our animator component. So now every time we write animator in our script, we can access this component right here.
Oh, hold up, bitch. It doesn't like the animator part. The type player movement already contains a definition for animator. I have? Where? Oh. Oh no. I'm just gonna honestly I'm just gonna yeet everything. Everything that I made for animation is gonna get yeeted. Move is gonna get yeeted. This animator is gonna get yeeted. And the whole fucking move animator is gonna get yeeted. Also this. There we go. It's been cleansed. Oh yeah, I'll actually have a private? Okay. Hey, it appeared. Oh, the fuck did I do? Back, you monster. Animator. Ooh.
See that we have this empty animator field, and this is where we can drag in our animator component.
There we go.
So now every time we write animator in our script, we can access this component right here. And so if we go into the update function where we get our movement, we can actually go in here and write animator dot set float, and then we give it the name of the float that we want to set. Remember, this is the name of our parameter. So inside of our animator, we can see that the name of our parameter is speed. And notice that this has a capital S. So inside of our script, we can then write speed with a capital S like this, and then comma, and then we can give it the value that we want. In our case, we wanted to give it our current horizontal speed of our character, which is this horizontal move variable right here. So we'll simply write horizontal move and close it off with a semicolon. But there is a tiny mistake in here, and that is that our horizontal movement will be positive whenever we're going to the right, and it will actually be negative whenever we're moving to the left. And we want our speed variable to always be positive. So to change that, we can go in and use a handy little function called mathf.abs for absolute. So this is going to take the value and make sure that it's always positive.
Oh, that's fucking cool. So this literally just inside of this fucking main. You know, this should be set animator float to the current movement speed. So this is animator dot set float. In this case, we also called it speed. So, and then it did that thing that I did not know existed. That's cool. It's mathf dot abs. It's the app. Oops. Abs. Let me do skadoosh. Horizontal. Move. Oh wait, in ours we called it something else. We called it move x. Move x. I think that's what they called it. In our case, we made it from a different kind of thing, so it was move x. Okay. It's not screaming at us. That's a good sign.
So if we now save this and go into Unity and hit play, we can see that as soon as we start...
Holy shit! Is it really that simple? It's doing stuff. Huh? Oh my god, that's so much more simpler than making a fucking 2D eye case. Fuck me, dude. I'm just gonna make sprite sheets. I'm just gonna make fucking sprite sheets, my dude. Fuck. Oh my fucking god, dude. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, now that we've done that, we need to add other things. So we should add a running. Running is pretty much always gonna go through walking. So we're gonna make a transition and a transition. So we go from walking on the add if speed is greater than 10. I keep forgetting. I really need to. Because I use the numpad a lot. This is an issue. I need to rebind my OBS things. Settings. Hotkeys. So. Yeah, display 2 is num2. Need to change it. Trash. Okay, if I just press it, will it work? Page up? Sure. Display 2 will. No, actually, the page. It's gonna be page down. Then display 1 is gonna be page up. Yeah, apply. Okay. So now we'll have. Yeah, that's not gonna actually affect anything that badly. I hope. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. It's fine. So we're going this one. So transition is will walk if it's greater, and will transition from running to walking if the speed is less than. In this case, 10. It's less than 10. Makes sense. Save. Let's see. Walk. It doesn't transition into running. Wait. No, my sprint is working. My sprint. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a retard. So what I did. So here we have movement X. It's horizontal, and so I did it a little bit of a different way. Here's our movement script. Separate void, fixed vector movement to new vector movement, blah blah blah, body velocity movement. So moving to the side is but still it should work. It should work. Wait, no, my sprint. It just just had +5 to the movement speed because I don't actually affect anything from move X. Because those are private, I can't even get them out. Because you know, private. Jumping is also private. Ah, fuck. Or, what if we replace the animators? For animator, I give move X. What if we replace it with movement speed? Then it should take it into account. Let's see. Maybe it broke it. Yeah, it broke it. Because it's a private. Because my sprint is literally just adding more to the movement speed. Because pretty much how this works is, if I understood it correctly, it is pretty much, here we have the movement speed. That's the variable. So what I did for running is, instead of, you know, directly influencing it through the fucking code, I don't even see it. Whoop. So I have this shit. So we have the movement speed. This is what it takes as a base value. And when the button is pressed, it goes like, give that speed to the direction he's clicking. Just, it makes the body velocity equal the movement speed. That gets calculated before in this. So when I press the button, vector movement, it's from a fixed update. It goes exactly from this. So it gets the movement x is input, get axis raw. So it's, if A and D is pressed, it does that. So if it's pressed, you know, then it goes through. It gets the button presses, and then it creates a new fucking thing that's movement, and new vector is, it's all these things. So movement and body velocity equals to movement. So when I press right, it takes the right and goes, you know. I need, for sprinting, I need another fixed update, because on key down doesn't really work. Yeah, because I created like this. I should get it on, still on a key down, but I should rewrite it to get it as a new movement variable, so that it also affects body velocity. That's gonna be an issue. Could I do it? Could I do it? Could I do it? Well, we'll not know until we try, I guess. So, might as well. Okay, let's, not to break it, or if you break it, so we'll still have a backup with my garbage that I made. Oops. There we go. We'll add a new private void. Oh, I misspelled that so bad. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Honestly, let's not make it private. Actually, just make it void fucking sprint. Void sprint. Void sprint. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm not fast. I am the big dumps. Alright, sprint. What's wrong with you? What's up? Oh fuck. Fucking idiot. Void sprint. So we'll pretty much just copy whatever this fucking was. Could we just, instead of, we just affect body velocity? Ooh, wait a damn minute. We'll have body velocity equals body velocity plus 5? Would that work? It probably won't, right? No, operation plus cannot be applied for operation vector 2 and int. Oh. Just gonna, real quick, just gonna do that. Still, I cannot. cannot be applied to operands of type vector 2 and int. Could we? Okay, let's fuck it. Let's fight it. If we just had movement. No, why? The name movement does not exist in the current context. It's right here. It's right here. Or we added a float because it's called jump force. What if we add another float? Sprint. Public float sprint. Let's call it sprint speed. So sprint speed. And we go. Skadoosh. Now when we do this, it should update. Or no, or not. Or not. Fucking, what does it do? Oh, that fucking movement script is. This is still breaking it. Yeah, let's just do that real quick. Updated script. So sprint speed. Sprint speed is gonna be 5. So what we'll do is pretty much the same thing we did for jump, and for this, we'll just move x times move speed. We'll times it by sprint speed, and that should work for the body velocity. Let's try this. Okay, no compiler screaming at me. So, something does happen, but the sprint speed does not go up. Weirdly enough. Okay, movement x is times sprint speed body velocity y. We need to increase the current body velocity, and body velocity equals movement. Okay, what if That's why I did it previously like I did, to increase the move speed. If I increase the variable, I don't have to affect any other code. Just like, bam, more. That's why I had it like I previously did, just slamming the move speed to be higher. But that's wrong. It's not the right way to do it. Fuck. I still don't know where you get the body.velocity x. I still don't know where you get this. Linear velocity of the rigid body in units per second. Rigid body 2D, player movement body. So here it just gets the velocity of the rigid body on the x-axis. And then just add jump force, float plane jump force. Hell yeah, this just adds it. What if we'll go like this, comma, sprint. Comma, sprint speed. Would that work? I just accidentally made another jump. Fuck. Because I added y velocity, not x. Fucking retarded. Shit. I'm like, I may be doing like, but okay. For jumping, I actually added the velocity x factor, right? Wait, does this mean I just kind of added like a dash? Did I just add a dash? No, it's... What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why does, no matter what I change, it adds it up and down? Fuck. Okay. Let's try something else. In that case, would that work? I'm starting to think that maybe the position of these actually matters. If it does, fuck me sideways. What the hell, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna. Must exit the. Oh, I'm in play mode still. Shit. Okay. Let's see. It's but I can only jump in one direction now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I have no clue. I have no clue. Oh, thanks. Let's see. What happens if I do this? So in this case, I'm taking the movement X. It still works as a jump, but now it only works when I'm walking. Okay.
Our character is going to play the run animation, and as soon as we stop, he goes right back to idling. Awesome. Now we want to be able to jump no matter what animation is currently playing. So whether we are idling or running, we always want to be able to jump off the ground.
Okay.
And so we could go in here and create a transition from each single clip to our jump animation. But as we add more clips, that would quickly become very tedious. So instead we can use this any state right here. And this basically allows us to create transitions from, well, any state. So no matter if we're idling or running, we can transition to our jump animation using this node here. So I'm just going to take this and drag it down and drag the entry up here to get it out of the way. And let's take our jump animation and drag it over here. Now we can transition from any state to jump. And of course we still need to go in here and specify a condition. Otherwise we're just going to be jumping all the time. And for this condition we need a new parameter. So let's hit the plus sign, and this time we want it to be of type bool. Are we jumping or not? We'll call this is jumping. and we'll just set it to false by default. And then under the condition here we can hit the plus sign. This time we don't want to check for speed, instead we want to check if isJumping is true. And again, if it is, we don't want any exit time, and we also want to set the transition duration to 0. Of course, we also want to be able to transition back from jumping, so let's go ahead and create a transition to the player idle here. And we only want this to play if we are currently not jumping, so isJumping is false, and our current speed is currently less than 0.01. And so this is really cool, we can add as many conditions to these transitions as we want. Let's also add one to play run, so we'll make another transition here. And this one we want to play in the case that, again, we are not jumping, so isJumping is false. And the speed is currently greater than 0.01.
Okay, so if speed is less than 0.1 and jumble is false. I'm gonna do that. And then for this, if speed is greater than, what was it? 0.1 and jumble is false.
Again, we want to make sure to go through both these transitions and set has exit time to false and the transition duration to 0, and the same for the other one. And now our animator should be set up. Of course, we still need to make sure to control our isJumping parameter through our script. And if we go into our movement script, we can see that we currently get some input for whether or not we want to jump. And of course, we can go in here and set jumping to true. So we'll go animator dot set bool this time because it's a Boolean parameter that we want to change. The parameter is jumping, and here we want to set it to true.
Okay, so in our case, my jump is here. So then I should add animator dot add. No, is it add bool or is it? I forgot. Set. It was set. No, it's not that. Set. Not. Was it? Yeah, set bool. Jump bool. And then we'll go comma true. Why do you have a problem with jump bool? Oops. Dot length? No. Comma true.
True. However, we actually don't have a way of knowing when we want to stop jumping, because all we're doing here is really giving our player controller input. There's no place in our code where we have anything about actually landing again. To get around this, I've gone ahead and added a bit of extra code to our character controller. If we select our player and open up the character controller, we can see that there's a section here called events. And in here there's an on-land event. Events basically allows us to trigger certain functionality when something occurs. In this case, this event will be triggered whenever our character lands on the ground. And so we can use this to tell our player movement when to stop jumping. To do that, we need to go in and create a separate function for this. We'll create a void. We'll call it something like onLanding. We'll open and close some parentheses and the same with some curly bracket.
Okay, this might not work for me, but wait, did he put it?
And in here, all we want.
No, he put it outside. But how the fuck do you add events? I only have the player movement. I have player controller. What the fuck? I have that. Shit, fuck. Let's just see what he makes.
Tell our animator to stop jumping. So we'll go animator.setBool is jumping, and we'll set it to false. And this will work just fine, but in order for our event to be able to see this function, we need to mark it as public. And this might look a bit strange to you. Normally people associate.
So I will need to make it differently because all my movement code is in this. Makes sense. Okay. So if we, during the jump, we set it to jump ball is true. I will actually do the same I did for the sprint. On key up, on key up we'll do, and we'll do, what did they say for jump? Huh. Input get down, oh, space. It actually set it to space. And get input on key down, space. And then we'll have the same thing we did over here. And we'll just set it to false. Skadoosh, and we'll do false. It's not the prettiest, but it works. Hopefully it works. I have actually no idea if this works. My sprint will still not work, but it's fine. On my, oh my. The problem is, so it takes, because for me, it because it's only on key down. I need to make another one. I need like to check for the ground variable. I have the one that I did for jumping. For is grounded. Also, we could do is grounded. If he's grounded, I'll check. No, return true, else false. We can do this. We can build this into that, or you might be able to. Wait. So we have the so we don't jump in the air. This is a checker. If like checks if I'm not touching the ground, it it's just a thing to do. If ground check equals no, it returns true. This means we are in the air. So if we just kind of do that, why? Unreachable code detected. Why? I just test it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see. It never stops now. Fuck. Because it doesn't change back. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. It works that on click I set it to true. It's false. I press it, it goes true, but the grounded check does not change it to false. Yeah. Or maybe because we put it in the wrong place. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Fuck. Shit. I think it's the problem with the animator not being reachable. I don't know why it's not reachable. Like, it's in the void update, right? And it's a... Okay, let's... if I set you to public, would that help? Nope. Still not reachable for it. Why is it not reachable? Yes. So it's just not reachable because of the animator. Is it because it goes... I have no idea. It's not in a fixed update. It's... I just have it. Fuck. But it would make sense that when it checks for it to be grounded, when it's grounded, it goes, ah. You know, ah, it's time to. Problem is, because I didn't follow Bracky's method of movement, right? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I have literally no clue. I'll need to redo everything tomorrow, I think, just to follow the tutorial better, because I watched a different tutorial, or they didn't have a player controller, they only had a player movement, and that's it. Problem is, I will need to restart everything. It hurts, honestly, it fucking hurts. It's fine, maybe if I do it enough, at least in the future I can do it faster. Now I understand why a lot of people like visual programming languages and stuff. Fucking so much easier, kind of. Visual. I know there is one thing called Bolt. Visual scripting. I know that there is a thing. Yeah, Bolt. So Bolt is a thing. Supposedly, it could work, you know. And it's official by them, I think. Is it? Asset store. Hello, asset store. Search line up. Oh, I guess I need package manager. So supposedly, a bolt is something I can search for. Bolt. No. I maybe need Unity. Fuck. So my Chrome needs an update. Download it for free. There's both. Add to my assets. Problem is, I don't remember which email I used. Because I'm that smart. Fuck, I really don't remember which account I used. Can I check? I don't want to DDoS myself, so doesn't help. None of these actually fucking help. That won't help. Yeah, whatever. Let's sort of all of that. How do I check? I know how. Unity Hub. Unity Hub should have a thing. Yes. My account. Unity, my account. I haven't signed in. Fuck. Shit. I fucking... Okay, let's try it. Maybe I did it with Google? I can check. I can just go through the emails they usually use and see if any of them have anything from Unity. Search. Nothing for Unity, so it's not this email. Next. I don't care. Turn off smart features. Next. Turn off feature. I don't give a shit. Unity. Okay. Now I know which email it is. Haha. Big smarts. It's this one. Haha. Up. Gmail.com. have way too many fucking emails, honestly. Actually, I have way too many emails. Yeah. Allow. What? What do you mean? Confirm your email address. Have I never confirmed my email address? Oh, really? Really? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Okay. Fucking. Really? Jesus fucking. Really. Everything's broken. Really, that was. Oh, I found it. Got it. The same email with a different password. Verify. Is that right? Is that right? Slut? Jesus. Never need us yourself, kids. Listen. Okay. Oh. Ugh. My account settings. Okay. Just gonna edit it. Actually, no. Request to delete your account. Maybe not now. Now I can access the asset store and all the fun stuff. Just needed, to my Unity things now. Wait, does it not see I'm signed in? Oh. I mean. Oh god, dude. Okay. Oh jeez. I will need to hide this though for a second still. I need to add to my assets. Okay. I need technologies. Bolt. I need to open in Unity editor. Sure. So supposedly it's fetching the package now. Yeah. I wanna try Bolt. Why the hell not? It's made by Unity itself. Refreshing packages. You can do it. I'm gonna switch back to it and let's see what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I have actually a message for someone else. Hello there. Okay. How can I help? Okay, come on. You can do it. Refreshment packages. Fuck. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, cool. It's added to my assets now. Nice. Okay. Now, I've been looking at Bolt. I tried something similar in fucking in Unreal. I was like, oh, this ain't that bad. Kinda makes sense. So it could make it. And then in the future, if I need to do anything, I can go into it, just check the code, you know, because I do understand it. Huh? Okay, so come on. Hey, did it. Bolt Neo. There we go. There we go. I would like to see like the shit code I made. If I give it to Bolt, would it understand? It just goes like, what the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. It was an ordeal, to say the least. It was an ordeal. I'm just losing my mind. Oh my god, you wanna buy this audio deck? Oh, fucking. Let's import. Let's gonna import the current project. Install Bolt. Sure. It might break. It might break my shit. Bolt manifest. Okay, I think it's in. We have Bolt now. Close that tab. Makes sense. Can't see that. Can't see that. Wiring to CSO enable code detection. Oh, it sees the unreachable code I added previously. Reload all. Did something. What did you do to my code? I said nothing. It can only go better. Fucking I'm mad. Save it. I wonder where can I find Bolt now? Like these are somewhere in my assets. Oh. If I go to my assets, streaming, to the animation. Oh, I did something with garbage with that. Install Bolt. Is it installed? Fuel for choosing Bolt. To get it started, import a package in the Magic Project scripting runtime version. If you're not sure, tools, install Bolt. You can safely delete the Bolt install folder after importing the package. Tools, install Bolt. Alright. Ooh. I feel like it's gonna break this project. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna create a new. I'm gonna create a new 2D project. 2D. Bolt. Test. Bolt test. Create. Question marks. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really. Use the baby so I full to extend as a create one. I improve myself and spend the multiverse. Okay. So people usually looks like are liking deals. Sure. Dude asked the chat and it was like, don't know this shit. We're back at square zero. We need to. I need a package manager. I think I need to look for the bolt. No result for bolt. Really, no result for bolt, huh? What? Refresh list. Oh, packaging project. Unit registry. Bolt. You're kidding me. You kid. My assets. Bolt. Import. Skirt. I don't know if skirt was the right thing to use right there, but tools, install bolt. Let's try this. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm currently yeeting myself into this shit. Just yeah, visual scripting. Welcome to Bold. This setup wizard will help you get started next. Alright. How do you want the name to be displayed? Don't forget which integration list of game object. There's the add force. Here's body add force. This one. This one's way more nicer. Choose the assembling which you want to look for units. By default. What the fuck are you asking me here? Choose the assemblies in which you want to look for units. By default, all project units assemblies are included, unless you are a third party. No, just next. Choose the types you want to users, variables, and units. Monobehavior types are included. Objects, booleans, integers, floats, strings, vectors. What the quarter? Sure. It's like, yeah, totally know what all of this means. Jesus fuck. Hello. Bolt has successfully been set up. Manual. So open the manual and close. Okay. I think install bolt can be now. Packages. Thanks. Introduction. Configuration, Windows and shortcut setup, update back. What's this? Editor tools. Okay. Let's animate the scene. Currently we're gonna just slam the animator in there and just leave this. Missing, what is this? Create them with tools, bolt, unit, options wizard. Tools, bolt, unit options wizard? Do I need to? This is good. This is good. Generate. Are you screaming and missing unit options? I give you the unit options you desire. Okay, it's a yellow one, so it's fine. Alright, these scenes. We have this scene's sample scene, right? Okay. Let's see. Introduction, configuration, type. Okay, it fucking does not want to work as fast as I wanted to be. Floats, yeah. Variables. Oh. You can just. Oh, it has its own view. First of all, need to fucking get that shit open. Windows panels. Tools, bolt. Okay, how do I get the bolt view? How about let's get to that. And ports, connections and relationships for the even live debugging, super units. Okay. How about maybe I need to assets, add bolt, set macro, set now, folder with those sprites, and here we'll add from pictures my shitty, oh, this is in downloads, my shitty ass sprite I made, and this one I think it is. That's my sprite. Yes. It's a sprite. It's my sprite. Yes. Okay. I feel like there should be a window for general. Like there should be a bolt window I can open. I think bolt is already installed, right? I did it. Yeah, I have all the basic concept, introduction, built-in documentation. Bolt is display unity.net combination with editor automatically. You can do some with your custom script and third-party plugins as long as you have during the setup visit you will be permitted to make how it will make change in your script. You'll need to update it. To do so, go to tools, ludic, generate documentation, and click generate documentation. This will attempt to compile your Unity project with the enable XML documentation switch with scripts. So I need to go tools. In this game, I guess bolt and generate documentation. It generates. I don't need to generate documentation. Windows and shortcuts. Okay. There are 3 main windows in Bolt. You can find them in the Windows menu. Graph, the main graph editor, graph inspector. It's graph? Graph. Grave. It's fucking grave. Okay. Windows, graph inspector, and variables. This is graph inspector. And then we have component. Fucking variables. My brain just fucking blanked. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Here. There we go. So here we can create variables, graph, objects, scenes. Yep. Graph inspector. Graph. No idea what the fuck's going on. It's weird. Graph inspector. No, graph selected. And variables. Okay, I have all the fucking windows that I need. Can I just one by one, I guess. Fuck. I made them down there. I still don't know what the fuck this is going on. Who is this? Who is this? Laura Log 03. Destiny 2 PC LFG mutual friends. No mutual friends. Mutual service Destiny 2 PC LFG. Hello. Hello? Who are you? You. Just got the friend. Talk to you. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Who are you? What the fuck is going on here? Sure. What the fuck is going on? I accidentally reported your Steam account for doing illegal purchase instead of someone else. The admin said that your account will be suspended. I'm really sorry. I tried to tell him that there was a mistake. The profile, I don't know, but he won't listen to me. Okay, let's see, Steam. Let me go to Steam real quick. Steam. Welcome to Steam. So my Steam account might get suspended soon. Okay. Fucking hell. Why is everything has to be so fucky? Okay. Let me just do a few things. I need to do some things. I'm sorry. Save some screenshots here. They save it. Saved. Yes. New. Let's see. Somebody just sent me a message, straight up saying that they accidentally reported me for doing purchases that are, not me. I'm just gonna do some things real quick here. So yeah, they would have to intentionally go to my profile, find me, and click on my profile. First of all, they would have to find me. And how would you even do that? You have to go report player. pissing me off no end. Okay. Let's go back. Let's continue on. If shit happens, happens. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Have the graph view. Nothing I can do in here. The variables. Maybe I need to add variables. I cannot add the graph inspector. No graph select. Okay. Let's switch to this view real quick. If you added the admin support, he will provide legit proof of the mistake. Just to check something. Let's see. Just to check something. Oh shit, actually I accidentally closed the wrong thing. Shit, tends to happen. Don't you? Why? I'm getting pissed off here. Okay. This is pissing me off beyond belief. Okay. Egg. Your profile. Board player. Fraud or malicious activity. What fucking admin support? If you just add the admin support, they will provide it. Add him yourself. The hell should I? What? What? No friend in common. He blocked me, you fucking idiot! Ah, you fucking retard! Okay, how can I report people? Profile. There should be a way to report people. How do I report? How do I report people? Report Discord user. How do I properly report an user? Okay. And the message link. The message link obtain. Okay, message link. The link that your message is report. If you're reporting a lot of messages, one link in report from a sample others will in the body of the report function. Link. Share copy. Now you're able to. How do I report it? How do I? In order to investigate an issue which has been reported to us. Okay, how do I report it? Report user, Discord support. There we go. Questions. Helps so building trust and safe communication. Bug report. Trust and safety. Remind address. Report abuse or harassment, spam, author issue, appeal age, update the other request. Report abuse or harassment. What would you like to report? Cyberbullying, explicit and sexual cheats, hacks, malware, crack, acceptance, scams, frauds. In what way? Someone is selling Discord accounts, niche cracked, stolen, gambling, their impersonation of individual bot or company, it is distributed or regular illegal goods, it is retail or fraud, refund fraud, it's a theft of distribution payment content. I don't actually know. Stolen credit cards, gambling, the impersonation of individual bot or company. Who is the impersonator? A user. Message link. To get the message link, right click on the message you want to report. User ID of the suspect. I need a lot of messages though. I need a lot of messages. How do I send a lot of messages? There was that one thing. No, further back. Obtaining the message link. All you have to do, okay. In a DM. In the server. The problem is, there's a lot of message links. I need the whole fucking chat. Profile, call, add, no, close DMs, add friend, block, mute. Okay, the every copy. No, To get the message, user ID, maybe entered separate by a space for the tip of correct user IDs. Please visit the user ID. No. Message link to get the message. Okay. Let's do it. Copy message link. Can I put severals? No. Canon. Add severals. Oh yeah, I should add this guy too. I'll copy their IDs. I don't know, the other one I can't really copy. Mm-hmm. Just one message, two message, three message. Copy link. Sorry it's taking so long. I have to work on some reports. Subject. Remember, when you're trying to get some shady shit, always have your ass covered. Okay. Let's copy more. Him trying to dodge all my questions is already pretty sus. Hella sus. Hella sus, yeah. Hella sus, yeah. I'm gonna add all the fucking attachments. I need to take more of these screenshots though, it's gonna take a while. No, cancel. Didn't save this one. Save. Now we add a new. Okay. He really thinks this fucking scam is gonna work. It's not gonna work on me, you fucking dumbasses. Fuck. So much work. New. And then let's do that. And save that one too. Actually, I can show this now. There is no personal data in it. I've been showing this whole time. Whoopsie. So pretty much the whole conversation starts off with this just going, I really blah blah blah, mutual friend on this, I don't know you, who are you, can I explain? Sure. For my mistake, I really hope you. So English is first of all horrible. Also, admin said that your account is gonna be suspended if I really blah blah blah. So he says not misconstrued. That's his name. This is not DDoSing. This is his channel. You know, whatever. How he could you report him? So I'm of course a little bit pissed off. How the hell could you report me? He's going no proof, showing me no evidence, trying to avoid any questions I said. So I pretty much straight up just went like, what proof do you have saying? Why do you add the admin? He has the ability to add a person. He's trying to avoid adding someone. He wants me to add him as a friend because probably maybe he wants my data or something. No. So I literally just go, what I'm trying to do here, your proof of saying they have given me nothing. Nor my Steam account, nor Steam account he was trying to report that you claim to have. He's not even telling me how he reported me. So there's several channels you can use to fucking report a person. The main channel is using on Steam. You click on him, go report, and then go through all the steps. But they would not give you a fucking Discord name of a fucking admin. That's not how they do it. It's way too fucking personal. If they would, then Steam would have their official support fucking Discord. Jesus Christ. And of course, in the end, he copied the message from the start and answered the question. How? I did. Stop wasting my time. Exactly how? Retard idiot. And just... Also, this is really redundant. Retard idiot. You know. Alright. Add files. I'm just gonna add all the screenshots I just made. Oh fuck. Just sort them by date, please. Date. Thank you. Ting. Open. Just send them all the screenshots. It was a scam. That pissed me off. That wasted so much of my fucking time. Submit. Something wrong? Too many files are attached. Fuck. Why didn't you tell me there's a limit to the files? God fucking damn it. They scored. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna do it a different way. You can change the settings of text. Currently I've made it, you know, decently sized. I can make it smaller. Text and image, what happens? Always. You could change text size. I know you could. Appearance? Yes. I think it was appearance. Dark sidebar. What is this? Accessibility. Chat font scaling. There we go. And we turn that on. So chat is now smaller, so I can stick more. How the fuck? If I make it smaller, I need everything to be smaller so I can put everything in one picture. Okay, let's go back to appearance. Space between messages in groups. Just put them zoom level. Just turn it down. Everything's turned down. That doesn't help much. There's still a lot of space. Okay, let's try this again. Like, you're not seeing what I'm doing, but you know. Okay. That should be fine. Well, that's a lot better. Save. Then we go that far. I think I could squeeze it down to like maybe 3 pictures to do it correctly. Okay. There we go. Scroll down the next thing. That's still gonna be a lot of pictures, it's gonna be better. This is so that I'm covering my butt. Always cover your ears. Have everything is saved now. He also called me a tard a few times. Well, somebody who's really sad would not be like, ah, fuck you, tard, you know. Okay, let's try this. So I remove all the pictures. Yes, there's no atlas now. Add files. So shit. Hard to see, honestly. Starting this, and this. Let's see. 805. Open. Let's see. Is this good? Is this? Is it still too many pictures? No. What? Message. Oh, I have too many. I have too many. What's the idea? The idea of using because I sent several? No, but it still says multiple maybe enter separate by for tips. Multiple can be oh, it needs the IDs. Well, I can get only one ID, but that's probably fine. Submit. Did it help? You help, you got your back. Your request has been successfully submitted. Thank you. Great. I did it. That wasted so much of my fucking time. I'm so pissed off now. Oh, that was so shitty. That was so fucking shitty. That pissed me off. Royally pissed me the fuck off. God damn it. And I didn't mean to do any of those things. Okay, let's put everything back. Put that. Actually, no, let's make it bigger. Why do people have to be such cunts? Make everything so much harder. And then I was trying to do a bolt. God dang it. Okay. As I have to start creating things. You have main char scene variables. Let's create new. Create 2D object. Physics? No, 2D object sprite. Give me a square. I have a square now. Square, gonna be big. Big square. Big square, big platform square, yes? Yes. Square is platform now. Boom. Put it right there. That's square. We have square now. Let's call this. Call this. Fucking rename. Platform. I'm gonna keep the chat there. No problem. Okay. Good thing. Discord just confirmed everything is fine. They've received my report. Good! Right, we have a platform. And component. It needs a collider. Box collider 2D. There we go. We have its collider now. Very good. We have a collider. We'll add. Just bam. Scale. We should scale them up a little bit. Like that. That's our dude. That's our dude. It's the dude. Well, rename player. Then we'll add him, give him a box collider. We can edit the box collider a little bit. We'll go like that. So, like, let's take his head is the main collider here. There, and then a little bit. Oi! Oi! Yeah. Go there, and I want to grab this and a little bit lower. There we go. Okay. That's that. Then we'll go a component. We'll need a rigid body. Rigid body to do. Add this. Yes. There we go. We have a rigid body. We'll have that. So if we press play, he'll go plop. Plop. Pop. Every time it takes a lot longer now. Jesus, that's taking a while. Plop. He's on the ground. Good, very good. Yes, 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 good. I'll do a quick little savey. Okay. Supposedly now you should be able to start working with the graph. Do we have new variables? Object scene variables. These variables are searched across the current variable name. Variables. These variables are searched across scenes. They will be reset on application quits. Save it. And those variables are shared across the current scene. Is a player? Because I have objects and graph. Graph inspector. No graph selected. Okay. Bolt. Okay, on Unity. Getting started, Bolt Unity. 13 minutes. 29 minutes. 12 minutes. Oh, it's something recent. Maybe 2021. There's something. Bolt visual scripting. Changes, bolt changing. Introduction, bolt. August, September. Okay, let's do this one.
In Unity, we typically author behaviors by writing mono behaviors and programming in C#. While C# is a powerful language, sometimes it can have a steep learning curve for beginners. To lower the barrier to entry for authoring gameplay logic in Unity, we've recently acquired Bolt, a visual scripting solution that is available for Unity 2018, 2019, and 2020. With Bolt, developers and designers can visually author game logic without having to type out traditional code. It is worth noting that in this video, we'll be using Unity 2019.4 LTS to demonstrate Bolt's workflow. Below this video, we've added links for Bolt and the Bolt Platformer tutorial on the Unity Asset Store. Follow the links below to add them both to your assets. Back in the Unity editor, we need to import both packages by selecting Window, Package Manager. In the toolbar of the Package Manager window, instead of selecting Package in Project, click the drop-down and select My Assets instead. Scroll down to find Bolt in your list of assets, click Download, and finally click Import. Once the assets are imported into your project, we can install and configure Bolt. To install Bolt, select Tools, Install Bolt. A pop-up will appear asking you to install Bolt for .NET 4.x. Select Import and allow Unity to import the contents into your project. After Unity is done importing, a window will appear which lets you configure Bolt. Select Next and choose the type of naming that you're most familiar with. If you are unfamiliar with programming conventions, then human naming may better fit your needs. For the assemblies, you can scroll down and select Next to continue with the default settings. Finally, for the types, we can scroll down and click Generate. After the setup wizard finishes configuring the project, we can close it. Once you are done configuring Bolt, it's time to import the Platformer Tutorial project. Like importing Bolt, find the BoltKit Platformer Tutorial Assets package in your package manager. Download and import those assets into your project. Once all assets are imported, open the Level 1 scene, which can be found in the folder Scenes in the project window. When opened, if we enter Play mode, we'll notice that our character will not move if we press the A or D keys, as we might expect. To get the character moving, we will actually implement this behavior ourselves using Bolt. Select the player game object in the hierarchy. Click the Add Component button in the inspector and search for Flow Machine. Add it to the player game object. In the Flow Machine component, select the New button next to the empty macro field. We can save the Flow Machine macro by creating a new folder in the Assets directory called Macros. Press the Edit Graph button to bring up the Flow Graph Editor window. You should see the Start and Update event located in the center of the graph.
Whoa, what did you press?
Press the Edit Graph button to bring up the Flow Graph Editor window. You should see the Start and Update event located in the center of the graph. Before we continue further, let's set up our Flow Graph Editor window to include the Graph Inspector and Variables Inspector. To open these inspectors, select Window, Graph Inspector, and Window, Variable in the menu bar. We recommend attaching the inspector to the primary Flow Graph Editor window by dragging the tabs to the left and right side of the Flow Graph window respectively. Let's first go over some core concepts in Bolt. In Bolt, we typically want to author logic that manipulates data, and the data we manipulate are typically stored as variables. Variables are described with a type to help identify the kind of data they contain. For example, a numerical value can be described with an int type for whole numbers without decimals, or as a float type for numbers with decimal values. Complex variables are typically objects which can be composed of various simpler data types. The flow graph is where we typically implement our gameplay logic. Flow graphs, when first created, will contain the start and update event in these boxes called units. Bolt provides units which contain logic that does a specific task.
Makes sense.
The start unit runs once when the flow graph is initialized, while the update unit will run continuously as long as the game object is active. By default, Bolt provides many units, which each do their own specific task. We arrange and connect these units together in the flow graph to author gameplay logic. Lastly, we have our Graph Inspector, which allows us to view more detailed information about units that we enter into the flow graph. To implement our character logic, start by creating a float variable called speed under the Object tab in the Variable Inspector. By creating a variable in the Object tab, we provide a scope relative to the entire player game object. This allows us to define variables that we can reuse and manipulate in other flow graphs associated with the player game object. Add in another float variable, this time under the Graph tab. Let's call this variable movement. When creating a variable under the Graph tab, the variable can only be viewed and manipulated by the current flow graph. This movement variable we created will serve as the primary data that will determine how our character moves. To have the character respond to the keyboard, right-click on the flow graph and search for the term getAxis. This unit will produce a value between -1 and 1 based on the key presses associated with the horizontal axis, which is typically done by pressing A or D or the left and right arrow keys. We want to use the speed variable we created previously and multiply it with our axis value. This will be the velocity we intend to provide our character with. To get the speed variable, you can drag and drop the speed variable from the Object Variable Inspector into your graph. We can select the ports on each unit and drag our mouse to create a connection. When we let go of our mouse, a menu will appear allowing us to add a new unit as we have not connected this connection to a port on a different unit. Find the multiply unit under Math, Scalar, Multiply, and connect the movement variable to the other port. We want to assign the multiplied value to the movement variable. Select the output port of the multiply unit and add a new unit called setGraphVariable. We connect the update units port to the setGraphVariable unit's import port so that we can get the input axis's horizontal value every frame. If we wanted to delete a connection from a unit, simply right-click on the port of the unit to remove the connection. We have a way of generating the velocity, but how do we move the player? Well, if we head back to the editor, we can see that the player game object has a component called RigidBody2D. This component is responsible for applying physics to our player game object. Back in Bolt, we can grab the velocity associated with the RigidBody2D component by adding in the getVelocity RigidBody2D unit. We can specifically get its y value by connecting the output port of the getVelocity unit with a getY unit. Next, we get the movement variable's value and construct a new vector 2 and assign the new velocity back to the rigid body.
Just fucking goes. It's fucking. Vector to vector. Create vector? I guess it's vector 2D. Yep. What? Vector 2D. Create vector. Create vector 2? I guess so. And this goes in. What? Nope. What the fuck did he select there? It just went so fucking fast. Just went.
Player game object. Back in Bolt, we can grab the velocity associated with the RigidBody2D component by adding in the getVelocity RigidBody2D unit. We can specifically get its y value by connecting the output port of the getVelocity unit with a getY unit. Next, we get the movement variable's value and construct a new vector 2 and assign the new velocity back to the rigid body.
Jesus Christ. So it just went get. No, just went just get Y. No, it can't connect. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, it's a special thing. Okay. Get vector 2 get Y. This one. And then from there vector expose vector?
Body.
Create vector. And from there is create vector 2, create vector Y. This. Then this feeds into there.
This will now cause the RigidBody2D to move in the direction of the calculated vector 2 at the calculated velocity. From the setGraphVariable unit's output port, we make a connection to the RigidBody2D setVelocity unit's input port. Since our graph is starting to become complex, we can organize our logic by creating visual groups with custom labels. We can do this by holding the Control key on Windows and the Command key on Mac and click.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, shit. Actually now did like this and now this goes into there. Jeez Christ.
Clicking and dragging the mouse to highlight different units together. We can label our first group speed calculation and our last group velocity application. save the graph, and head back to the Unity editor. When we enter play mode, we can press the A or D keys and see that our character moves left and right on the platform. We can view the flow graph to see how Bolt is running our logic units each update step, which in Unity runs every frame. When we connect the update event loop to the set variable and set velocity units, Bolt executes the associated logic units associated with the set variable and set velocity units. When viewing the flow graph, we can see our logic executed continuously and see our connections animate during play mode. One of the benefits of Bolt compared to manual coding is that you can edit the flow graph in play mode to tweak existing behavior while you are test playing the level, so you can see how the changes affect your game right away. After exiting play mode, the changes you introduce to the flow graph will still exist. While our character moves left and right, the sprite does not yet animate. If we inspect the player game object again, we can see an animator component attached to it. Inspecting the animator by double-clicking on the animator controller will show that all of the animation states are set up, and we simply need to manipulate a few parameters to begin animating the character. Back in Bolt, we retrieve the movement variable again and connect its output port to a comparison unit. The comparison unit will compare two values and provide us with a series of output ports that we can use depending on the condition we want to account for. For instance, if the direction we are moving in is less than 0, we then will flip our transform's x scale to -1 to look left. Otherwise, our transform's x-axis scale will be 1, which leaves our sprite facing towards the right. This is done by connecting our A is less than B port to a select unit and selecting -1 if the condition is true and 1 if it is not. We then construct a vector 3 and set this vector 3 to the transform's local scale. We then connect the conditional port.
Why?
A is
But
equal to B.
why? But why? Fucking hate tutorials. Fun. Fucking hate scammers.
To a branch unit. Our false output connection port will be connected to our transform set local scale input port, so that the logical step associated with flipping the sprite will be executed if A is not equal to B. This will allow our sprite to flip to face in the direction in which the player is currently moving. Let's wrap up our movement by adding in animation controls. We want to take the movement variable of the player and play an animation if the player is moving, or stop animating if they are not. We can grab the movement variable and connect the output port to a math absolute value unit so that the movement variable will always be positive. Because we are flipping the transform, we'll use a single movement animation and do not need to worry about its direction. This is why we can ignore whether the value is negative or positive. We then connect the output port of the absolute value unit to an animator set float unit. The parameter name in the animator that we are interested in setting is our speed parameter. If we open and examine the animator controller, we can see that a transition from idle to walk requires the speed parameter to be greater than 0.01. Back in Bolt, we want to ensure that the animator set float's input float port is connected from the branch's true output port and the transform set local scales output port. This is to ensure that the animator will always be animated regardless of the branch unit's condition. Now, when the player presses a key to move right or left, we will calculate a value between 0 and our max speed, which will cause the animation to play if the character is moving, and stop playing if they are not. Let's save the graph and head back to the Unity editor and enter play mode. When our character moves on the platform, we can see our character move, animate, and face in the current direction based on player input. Flow graphs are powerful tools for authoring game logic, and Bolt introduces another useful graph with a similar workflow called state machines. State machines are used when an object has a particular state that it can be in at any point in time. This is highly useful in designing enemy AI behaviors because we can define a collection of actions that our enemies can do based on certain conditions. In this platformer tutorial, we can add enemies on each platform. They can patrol, chase the player, or even idle, but this depends on where the player is and how close the player is to the enemy. If the player is close to the enemy may try to chase the player. Otherwise, the enemy may transition into a state of patrolling or idling on the platform. This is similar to Unity's animator controller, which is a type of state machine specifically designed for animation. To learn more about Bolt's features, we highly recommend visiting the Unity Learn site to continue practicing with Bolt, and to visit the documentation to learn more about Bolt's key features. Thanks for watching.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my brain hurts. My brain fucking hurts. I don't know if this is even better. Like, in a sense, like, yeah, like, this works, but from a, like, it still doesn't help, because I just don't know Unity's things, you know? Like, why do I need the fucking these things? Why can't I just have on button press just add force that way, you know? Why okay, it's like, first you need to get the body, makes sense, and gets its Y. Why do you need his Y if you need his X, you know? And then it's like, to get variable speed. Okay, gets speed variable, puts that into X, makes sense. And then you take both of those and send that to reach body. Okay, it has the data. Next, set graph. Variable graph. So it's just pretty much sets a variable that's only gonna be in here, aka a private variable. That's graphs you can think of as a fucking file, I guess. Input, axis, horizontal. This just gets the files from. It's in the fucking Unity settings that horizontal means AD keys. And then you get the speed. Speed variable is this what we made, the value. And it just multiplies the horizontal value by speed. And that goes into here. But the fuck is this? Flow, entry, name, new. It sends this to the rigid body. I'm like, so pretty much what this is on key press, add the velocity to the body. That's pretty much it. In this case, if we wanted to add, like, it needs both of them. I don't know why you need both of them, you know? Like, I don't get this. Here's the same speed variable. It goes into vector. The entry point is to invoke the method. You can still get it in the construct a new vector within given XY component. So I would do get a jump. So this is pretty much all to get speed. This is like, this is all is to, no, this is to get velocity. So this is get speed. Oh, there we get speed, and there we input get axis. So this would be slower. This is get. No, this is get input. Get input slash walk. Okay, so there we go. So in this case, if we want a jump, we would need to add a new float. It would be jump. Jump speed. Jump speed. We'll need to add jump speed. In this case, you would need to wait. I have more inputs. What's this? String? I don't know. Okay. So we'll pretty much need to copy these. No, not the group. Copy these. There we go. Just in this case, we'll get vertical. This is vertical. It's gonna be times by jump speed. So there we go. Vertical jump speed, and then that. Let's get into a set variable. Into a set variable, I guess. And this goes to here. And then this goes into here. Wait, can it only go into one? What the fuck do you mean? Can't several of these go into... No. Only one of them can. Wait. Huh? What? No. Cancel. Can... I don't get this. You cannot have several. Because it breaks it the second you... What? Because this is always just doing that, right? I need several that go into here, or a separate set variable that goes through this one. No, oh my god. This set variable. It's get variable. This is set variable. It goes into, what's that? Set entry point in the set. So to add a jump, I don't know. Like, this always gets. So it just keeps just giving it the data. It gets speed. It's great velocity. Makes the y and just sends it. But if we get speed variable, then I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. For fuck's sake. Why can't I have several? Why can't I have several events? Can I? Or do I have to start it from here to have several events? Let's set. Nope, it disconnects. Fuck you. This is more confusing because in this it shows that you can only go through one. I'm just so confused. I have both courses also had this wrong thing. So we have this, we have this, and I don't know. Can I have several? I fucking can. But jā, klausos. Mhm. Nekādu problēmu. Labi, davai. Čau. Thank you. No. I think velocity does not work. cannot get the velocity. Why? Literally did the same as the tutorial did. Why? Okay. It has the velocities. Why? Vector 2 goes in. Vector Y. Vector fucking 2. Get X. Vector 2 get X. Then go into. Oh fuck, idiot. No. Cancel this, cancel that. This. That's there, and this goes there, I guess. There it gets speed, that's X. And then gets, why does it get fine on it? I don't get. Also, why is this doesn't work? Target invocation expectation has been thrown by the target and any. What? Yeah, what the fuck? Why is rigid body to the just no, what? Get velocity. Get velocity. Yeah, slam that in and save. Then if we run this, it's gonna break again. No. Why does one update event work? One update event does not. What? The fuck do you mean? I also should getting vertical inputs, but yeah, it cannot be. Oh, I'm stupid. Movement, float, and then you have object, speed, type. Fucking idiot. Float, fucking 15. No, it's 10. Same as that. Fucking dumbass. Now let's play it. So it doesn't work. No. Okay, I'm fucking tired. Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck it.